back girl. How y'all doing? Hey, Kent, I know it's been a long time since you've been here, but when I ask a question, you got to answer. See, because I'll be watching all of you when I ask these questions. I'm just saying ahead of time. Those of y'all experienced this before know what's going to happen, right? So when I ask a question, you don't answer. See that? He's already. Why are you in the tent? Everybody else got to sit out here. You don't get to sit in the tent? Is that why you camp there? If you don't come out here next time, you'll be camping over there. That includes your partner sitting in there too. Don't let them escape.
I'm my own man.
Joe Hamilton. I ain't joking. Joe, get your chunky butt on over here. And your little crew you got hiding in that little building. Yeah, I know you're just like a team, but not. Oh my God. Well, just hold off on that one. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I got a few announcements before I bring you up, Kerry. Let me make a few announcements, talk about a few things. Then I'll bring Kerry up. First, welcome to Low Country Paintball. Yeah. I'm glad you all can make it. I understand the economy is bad. People having to travel a long ways. I know we got a couple of Tampa guys here. Gas ain't no joke nowadays, is it?
No.
Gas ain't no joke. It costs South Carolina all the way down. It costs money to travel these games. And I appreciate y'all coming up. Same as Kerry. South Carolina guys. You know, who else we got? We got Georgia here, South Carolina, North Carolina. Got North Carolina here. Then we got Florida. Tennessee. Got Tennessee all the way down. Appreciate you coming, brother. I know it was a drive for you, and I know the gas cost you more than the game did, didn't it?
Yep. That's just to get here.
I understand that. I'd like to apologize for the gas price, but you can blame that on that guy up yonder. Not up yonder. That way. North. But I appreciate you all coming. Thank you very much. I want to talk about a few games we got coming up first.
Gas tanks for it.
I've been requested to do a game for about 4 years now since the last one, and I finally put it back on. It's called the 300 game.
No.
How many of y'all played in the last one? Just a few. I'm going to tell you what. You remember that, Kyle? That was a brutal one.
300 I played in that.
But it wasn't fun. Probably one of the best games you ever played in, wasn't it? It's a wide open game. What it is we build take the movie 300, we build a hot gate on the field. We build it out of netting. We build a hot gate. This year Fracture's going to be inside of there with me, inside of the hot gate. I got a couple other guys, not many. But we are versus everybody else. Everybody else that shows up has to get inside my hot gate. You know, your goal is there'll be a bell, a whistle, or something there. You got to get in there and blow the bell or whistle. Was you at last one? You missed it. But you got to get inside there and you got to blow the bell or whistle.
It wasn't that
now,
often. It wasn't that often.
What this game is about is me sponsoring a team. When I say sponsor a team, that means you ain't going to pay no fee for no game for at least a year. You ain't going to pay for your air. And you'll get paid at a ridiculously low price. In other words, I will sponsor you just about, hey, here you go, come on in. You follow what I'm saying? Does that sound like a deal?
Oh, yeah.
Now, in order to win this, it's real simple. We're going to play 1 hour game, 30-minute break. Because it's in June, ain't it? July. It's hot. So we're going to play for 1 hour increments. After those 1 hour increments are over with, me and the guys that I have inside the hot gate, we're going to come and have a little meeting, and we're going to decide which person pushes the hardest out there. You follow what I'm saying? A little voting process. Whoever won that round will post it up front, and that so that everybody sees that round. Pretty interesting. But anyway, whoever ends up at the end with the most votes, that's the team that I'm going to. My mic's cutting out. That's the team I'm going to for the next year. Sound like a good deal? Yeah. I think paying for that game, I got it set up for like $35 a case.
You'll need about 10 cases.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to shoot it, trust me. You're going to shoot it a lot. So trying to keep the call. Have me one of them other mics on. Yeah, y'all didn't know I had spare mics, did you? You can't take my mic. But that's the way the game's going to play. We're going to play nonstop like that. The last game, just to give you a flavor of what happened, there was around 250 people here. There were 758 cases, 758 cases of paint shot in 4 hours.
Yep.
I think at least half of those hit me. You know, it's a lot of fun. I hope to see y'all there. Like I said, the registration for it is like dirt cheap. Paint's like $35. I hope to see you there. We also have the Survivor Game Series. James won our survival game coming up in October. Barbara, she's out here somewhere. There she is. Barbara is one of the generals. And where's Jester? Never mind, stay back there. And Jester's the other general. That's going to be a wide open game. That game's stupid enough to be real big. The thing about it is, a little added bonus there for you, is my wife is playing for Barbara. Yeah, I'm playing for Jester. So choose your side. I'm just saying. You can be on the losing side, or you can be on the winning side. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Actually, Barbara, this is going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a ball in that game. But that's the two games. Who's not been here before? Ever? Put your hand down, people. Did you read the I understand sheet?
No.
None of y'all read the I understand sheet? You gonna make me read it now? It's gonna take a minute. I'll breeze through it real fast. I finish the sentence. Y'all know what to do, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number one, I understand I am entering a paintball game where I may be and more than likely will be shot, sometimes even overshot, and it will cause pain, bruising, etc.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, all of you signed this, so you wouldn't have an ID tag on. Number two, I understand there may be players on the field who play aggressively or in an aggressive manner. That is their prerogative to play that way.
Hell yeah.
Don't get weak. Number three, I understand that the referees are here for my safety and to enforce game rules, and I will not argue with their decisions, regardless of whether I agree with the decision made.
Yes.
I'll
I
try.
understand I'm entering this contest to play against players who may be of a better caliber than me, and I accept that challenge.
Yeah.
I understand I may be overshot in certain situations, except that is part of this type of game.
Hell yeah.
If any of you played paintball, you've been overshot. It happens. You know, when you're standing out there in the middle of a firefight, you know, and you're in that firefight, and you get hit, balls don't cease flying through the air. When you're hit, you don't have this magical force field that covers you and says you get to walk off the field. Balls are still flying through the air. If you're in a firefight situation and you get shot, get the hell out of there. You know, because you will be shot again. Just saying.
That's right. Long time no see. How y'all doing?
I understand I should read and understand all rules for this game and be governed by those rules accordingly.
But we're here.
Glad to see
I like that. How many of you read the rules?
There's rules?
I understand I must use event paint only for this event. Any other paint used will cause me to be removed from the facility without a hint of refund or remorse from the LCP staff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand I should consult this form before consulting the referee or producer.
Yeah.
Don't get weak. Now, I can stay up here all day.
I know. What we're afraid of.
I understand this game is for fun and should be played in a manner to ensure all players' enjoyment.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going back to Bozeman Road.
I understand I am to be respectful to all staff, referees, as well as management of this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll change into my range.
I understand that if my team is losing, it is not the producer's fault, the referees, the paint, or the air guy's fault.
Yeah.
Maybe the other team is just better, and complaining because my side is losing will not help in the league.
Makes you feel better.
And finally, number 13, I understand that I am playing this game at my own free will, and I am free to leave the premises of this game at any time I am not happy. I understand that the producer, paint spinner, referees, and air guy are really trying hard to provide for me and a lot of other players an enjoyable game, and if for some reason I cannot find my happy spot, it is not their fault. My griping and complaining about how I was overshot or the other team is a bunch of aggressive meanies, or even that the refs are cheating, is really pointless and probably one-sided. So I've decided here and now to enjoy this game to the fullest.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Huh?
Nope. Yeah, till the battle starts.
Mandatory fun.
But, oh, one other thing. My reffing squad that was supposed to show up, I'll name them, medium squad, was supposed to show up to ref this weekend. Kind of sad. Wah, wah, wah. Fracture stepped up, supplied me with a few more refs. Okay, they're going to be helping out. Now, I got another deal for you. I'd like to have at least 3 more refs. If any of you would like to volunteer to help me ref this weekend, I'm not saying you got to ref all weekend, just in and out, in and out, in and out. I will comp your entry and your air and a case of paint to the survival game. One, 2, 3. That's 3 more. Make sure I get your names for this little web, but I'll comp your entry in the survival game. See, I play fair, right? That's not a bad deal, is it? But I want good refs on this game. I want y'all taken care of good out there. You what? You already staffing it? Okay, he's already staffing that game. He don't get nothing. And he's diddling the finale game. Y'all see that? December 8 generals.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Come on, you gotta get that signed up.
Let's try this again. Y'all see that? December 8 generals.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Hopefully they're more than
Y'all not being excited today. So right now, we got an outside producer coming in. Y'all give him as much hell this weekend as you possibly can. I'm just going to be standing around watching. If you got something to complain about, by all means, see this guy. He's got big shoulders. He can handle it. But at this time, I'd like to bring up Gary Griffin, your producer for this game this weekend. Gary, come on up.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
I don't know. Could you guys hear him in the back? How you guys doing today?
Good.
Y'all ready to play some paintball? Y'all ready to shoot each other all weekend long?
Absolutely.
If I do my job on Sunday, y'all going to go home tired and sore, right? All right then. Now, I don't know a lot of you guys haven't done this before, but this is going to be the throwback to the old school scenario play. We're going back to a role-playing scenario game, guys. What that means is that there are going to be characters on this field. There are going to be people on this field that are doing things that are unusual, like blowing off hits, or shooting people without shooting a gun, or teleporting and that sort of stuff. If you're interested in being one of these players, see your generals. Speaking of generals, I think I'm going to introduce one of them right now. Ladies and gentlemen, pulled from the universe, we have the Juggernaut. This individual we captured through a means of our dimensional teleportation device is being brought to you in front for the very first time in multiple combat instead of simply one-on-one to lead the forces of evil against those forces of good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you Junior Waters from the team Ayoyas. See if he can actually make it up these stairs without killing himself.
It'd be great if they sang the YMCA while they were here, wouldn't it?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think Junior might have a few things to say to you guys.
Woo! Morning, guys. Morning. You guys ready for this? Yeah! All right. Now, wait a minute. I ain't even got an opponent to talk to. Glad you guys all made it out. It's going to be fun. And just, heroes, you better bring it. That's all I can say. You better bring it.
It has been brought.
All right, let's give Junior a hand, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, hold for your imagination a person who is scared of bats but apparently called himself one. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Batman. He's taking his time. He's a little bit slower than Juggernaut is. And apparently he's wearing tights instead of armor today.
You have the Batman in chains
Yes, I do.
being brought forward by the village people.
You have to fight the guy in spandex. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you will notice I brought these gentlemen up in some funny colored chains. That's because what these are dimensional stability devices. That allows us to keep these people from their dimension and ours for your viewing and combat pleasure. And now, without further ado, the Batman.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah.
They might have took me here against my will, but I brought some of my own heroes to back me up. Where you at, boys?
He skeeted on me.
I have to agree, there's more dudes with spandex up here than I feel comfortable having.
Scared of the spandex.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be your generals for this weekend. Obviously, Junior is the Juggernaut, and Tom is the Batman. This is a heroes versus villains game. Feel free to play to your extent. If you want to be a character, see one of these gentlemen. There are going to be special powers this weekend. You guys are good to go if you want to head on down and get uncuffed for 5 minutes. So when you guys get to your bases, your commander's not going to be there today for the first mission. That's because I'm going to kidnap them. It's the first mission today to rescue your commanders. All right, they're going to be somewhere on the field. Your XOs will have that mission card. They'll be able to tell you where to go. How many people here are curious about the special powers? How many people want to be invulnerable this weekend? How many people want to be invisible or teleport?
Can we teleport butt monkey?
How many people want to be like Sherlock Holmes?
Wouldn't that suck?
How many people want to be like Billy the Kid? Anyone can do that this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. You see your generals, they'll be able to get you the money to do that. You got to buy it from myself or Mr. Dread, Sam Hood down there. He'll be on the field. Now, how many people have played one of my games before? So y'all know about the bundles of money, right?
Yep.
At Ragnarok Production Group, we like to make it rain. We rain money. That's how your commander buys things like medics, engineers, demos. That's how you get to be characters. That's how you get those special powers. You used to owe me $10 from last game, little lady. So what that means is that usually you guys, if you catch a prop, you got to drop it, right? Money is not a prop in this game. The minute it touches your hand, it gets transferred in your commander's account. That's what he uses to buy things for this game. Any questions on the money, guys? Now, I know in LCP we haven't had medics in a while. We do have medics in this game. Medics are used, we use a towel instead of a card. You call medic, you have 3 steps. If you can't get behind cover in 3 steps, you stand where you are. You are not neutral. So they can continue to shoot at you to try and hit you in the head. All right? So in other words, don't call medic you're standing out in the open unless you've got big brass.
We have to have an engineer.
Don't move. The other thing is, the medic's going to walk up to you. He's going to hand you the towel, hand to hand, not toss. You wipe your own hit. You hand the towel back. You are now alive. Any questions? Good. There is a tank on the field. How many people here have played with tanks before? Yeah. A couple, not a lot. There's a 20-foot encroachment rule on the tank. What that means is as that tank moves, you need to stay outside of 20 feet from it. If you are behind a bunker and the tank comes rolling up and you do not engage the tank, you are safe. The minute that you pop out to try and say, ha-ha, you're within 20 feet, you are the eliminated player. If the tank engages you on that bunker and then moves within 20 feet, the tank is eliminated. That tank also has a 10-minute death time. The minute the tank is shot, the timer starts, the tank has to return to its dispersion point, at which point, after 10 minutes have elapsed, it is a live tank again. The only way to eliminate a tank is with a law rocket round. You cannot eliminate tanks with satch charges or paint grenades. Satch charges and paint grenades will only stop movement for 5 minutes. I only said movement. I did not say firing. They can continue to shoot. All right?
And will.
Any questions?
Don't shoot the walker.
If there is a tank walker, we will not shoot the tank walker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our reps are out here for you guys.
George.
We do not argue with our reps. If you have a question as to a ruling, feel free to ask them about that question. But if you argue with them, I will throw you off the field and let you talk to myself or Billy about it for a little while. If you have a rules question or a decision question, feel free to come up to me and ask. I might not change it because I'm not on the field. My refs are out on the field and my production crew's out on the field. If it's something that I need to make a call on, I'll make that call. Everybody's out here for a good day of playing paintball, right? We're going to be smiley, happy, joy, and everything all weekend long. I understand that people might get a little heated once in a while and some words might come out of their mouths. It happens. Move on, keep going. The minute it becomes a personal thing, that's a no-no. Our refs all have hole punches for that reason. If you look at your cards, you got a 1, 2, 3. If you get to that third one, instead of going back to your campsite, you're going out on the road. Any questions? Everybody read the 23-page rule book, right?
Memorized.
In case you haven't, your commander's been provided with a copy if you guys want to check it out. Now, again, there's a lot of things in there that are very black and white. I like to play a little bit more in the gray. So in this game, we're going to take it a step back. What it means is we're going with intent of things instead of the actual verbiage. So if you go to barrel tag somebody, instead of having to say barrel tag, you can simply say, hey, you're dead, as long as you touch them with the tip of your gun. Any questions? All right, if there's no more questions, helicopters. That's right, thank you, dear. We do have 2 types of helicopters in this game. There's one that has a neon green stripe on it. You cannot kill that helicopter. The person on that helicopter is going to be talking only in a normal tone of voice through a radio. The other helicopter, ladies and gentlemen, is a troop transport. There's a very long rope. You want to get your entire team on that helicopter and do a jig on the objective, feel free. That means you can have 30, 40 people dropped off behind enemy lines. They won't even know what's happening because it's on a helicopter. These helicopters have a 30-minute fuel card that'll get signed off from the base and they sent out. They're good to go for the entire 30 minutes. In order to land a helicopter, you put it on the ground, lay the stick down, count 10, you can pick it back up, and your helicopter's now live again. All right? Any questions?
Taking them out.
Shoot a helicopter down with a law rocket by accidentally hitting a player over or on the helicopter or by shooting the helicopter over the top of it. A helicopter on helicopter combat is valid with the exception of those recon drones. Those are unmanned vehicles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to get a little rainy. I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Smith here, the Godfather.
How do you kill a tank?
Kill a tank with a law rocket.
You don't.
Sir.
Sounds good to me. Did he cover everything for you? Anybody got any questions? Well, hell, let's go get ready to play some paintball then. Game starts at 2. We're without you.
So, what person did you actually go as, if you're actually here?
I'm the Invisible Man.
The Invisible Man?
Invisible Man, check me out. I'm naked right now in front of all of you.
I'm going to back up.
Honestly, look at my costume. Oh, don't look at my costume. Is this the best costume ever or what?
I've got to say, it actually looks quite awesome.
Hey, you get this.
Really? Did you seriously have to do that?
That's 2 nut shots.
No one loves you. Don't do that again.
Okay.
Now, if you can, so are you actually buck naked right now, or did you make the special uniform?
Yep.
So is that a yes to the uniform, or a yes to buck naked?
No, I'm actually mooning them right now, and they can't even see it.
I think there's a brown streak right here on the stage.
Yep.
There's some hair down there too. I'm not touching that.
Hey, I'm gonna go get back out of this costume. Hey, guess what?
What?
Boom.
Really? God, why did you have to do that all the time? This is exactly why no one loves you. All right, everybody. Oh, there he is. Wait, really? Not again.
Land on hills. When I know I'm going to shout. And we're poor.